Delaware County businesses were honored on October 18th in recognition for their achievements by the Delaware County Chamber of Commerce.
Before we begin with the presentations of awards this evening, I just want to say thank you to Hannah Hauser and her team here at Bluestone. For preparing tonight's dinner. We appreciate your commitment to Delaware County and for hosting our event and keeping up with the ever-changing numbers from me over the last several days. So thank you, Hannah. Tonight is a celebration. It's a celebration of business success. Frankly, after the past 3+ years, it's a celebration of business survival. It's a celebration of business and community working together toward a shared vision of our economy. Our award honorees this evening span the diversity of businesses here in Delaware County. Some are still fledgling and others well established. They include professional services, agriculture, hospitality, retail, and healthcare. What they share, however, is a collaborative spirit. We begin with our first Business of the Year honoree. The publications of Decker Advertising are familiar to all of us. The Reporter, the largest and longest standing weekly newspaper in Delaware County, continues to be a trusted source of accurate information for residents and visitors. Catskill Country, Community Directory, both highlight the best that our region has to offer. Together, these publications reflect the vibrancy of our communities while offering valuable promotional opportunities for local businesses. The pandemic affected every business here. Decker Advertising shifted its focus, like many businesses did, during the pandemic and expanded their offerings to include more embroidery and screen printing services. This allowed them to maintain their staff during very uncertain times and to prepare for that economic rebound. My dear friend Rodney Decker started Decker Advertising nearly 60 years ago, and he's well remembered as a great supporter of all of our businesses and our communities. Kim and Randy Shepard maintained that community-centric mission through their support of young people, event sponsorships, and active participation in civic affairs. Please join me in welcoming Kim and Randy Shepard, owners of Decker Advertising, to accept this award.
Well, thank you very much, Ray, and to the board members of the Delaware County Chamber for this recognition. I did write down my speech here, so have patience with me. Thank you for the recognition. As Business of the Year, Kim and I are grateful for the acknowledgement of our ongoing commitment to informing Delaware County residents of community events, local business services, and news coverage. For Decker Advertising, it all began 57 years ago. 57 years ago, in 1966.
Hurry up, Randy.
Time up? Okay.
Hannah, thank you. I think it was the closest to that.
Okay. It all began in 66 with the County Shopper, and then up until we published the County Shopper up until January of last year. It was a source for shopping news and events. Then we did Catskill Country. We started that seasonal travel magazine. We covered Delaware County, Greene, Schoharie, Sullivan, and Ulster counties with our Catskill Country. That went into circulation in 1978. 2010, we took over the publishing of the Reporter, and around that same time as Ray said earlier is when we started bringing in-house our screen printing, embroidery, large format printing, and sign making. You need a good, dedicated team to be able to provide all these services and publications. Kim and I are very proud and fortunate to have such a team. I'm especially proud of our team's effort with producing our weekly independent newspaper, The Reporter. In a world where information is flying at us faster than we can say breaking news, our team has worked tirelessly to provide the people of Delaware County with honest, transparent, and engaging news coverage. Our journalists, photographers, and editor have become experts at finding the stories that matter amidst the chaos. We must also thank our readers and subscribers who have trusted us as our source of news and information. Your support is our foundation, and we promise to continue delivering quality journalism that empowers our community. In our era of information overload, responsible journalism is more important than ever. We remain committed to upholding the highest standards of reporting, fact-checking, and ethical journalism. And remember, if we ever slip up, feel free to send us a letter to the editor. This award inspires us to keep informing, engaging, and connecting the people of Delaware County. We will continue to share the stories that matter most and act as a catalyst for positive change. I extend our heartfelt thanks to the Delaware County Chamber of Commerce and its board members for the honor. Receiving the Business of the Year Award humbles and motivates us. We look forward to serving our community through the powers of the press. Thank you for your continued support and trust in our work. Together, we can shape a brighter future for Delaware County through the influence of responsible journalism. I thank you again for the award.
There's commendations here from Congressional Representative Molinaro, State Senator Peter Overrocker, and Assembly Representative Chris Tay as well.
Wonderful, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. The pandemic and associated government mandates presented the single greatest challenge to businesses in our lifetimes. At least we all hope so. While hashtag stay home was a persistent message from all levels of government and national media outlets, the staff at UHS Delaware Valley Hospital knew that was never an option. Responding to heightened public fear, the DVH team was a consistent, comforting, and reliable source of accurate information and vital services. They welcomed patients from across New York State while maintaining that high level of personal service that continues to be a hallmark of their team. If I can offer as a personal aside, I'm a consumer of those services at UHS Delaware Valley Hospital, and I've never seen so many people smiling in a hospital before. Through their fiscal stewardship of local leadership and the flexibility of the UHS corporate framework, the hospital continues to improve facilities and equipment, bringing state-of-the-art diagnostic treatment more common in large urban areas to our rural residents. That's a strategy that has transformed this small, rural community hospital to a diverse, community-centric medical facility serving both a regional and even a statewide population. In the wider community, the DVH team continues to be advocates for rural health care, our communities, for civic groups, and charitable causes. From printing flyers for a community event, to educating residents about nutrition, to tending bar while wearing a tutu to raise funds for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Yes, I'm talking about you, Boomer. You'll find that this team is actively involved. I can't wait to see what innovations this forward-thinking team will be doing next. It's my distinct honor and privilege to present the Business of the Year Award to UHS Delaware Valley Hospital and its president, Roland, or as we all more affectionately know him, Boomer Mojo. That's a lot smaller print than what I use.
That's what I need to do next time. All right, I might need your glasses, we'll see.
Well, my glasses are there if they'll help you.
Anyway. Right, thank you. And thank you to the members of the Delaware County Chamber of Commerce for honoring our facility tonight. I would also like to say congratulations to the other award winners here tonight. I feel like we stand in good company. For those who do not know me, as Ray had said, I'm Ron Bojo, better known to most as Boomer. And I have the privilege of serving as the President and CEO of United Health Services Delaware Valley Hospital. You may not know that I started my healthcare career at DVH in 1994. While I left to pursue other opportunities after 10 years, DVH and Delaware County were always where my heart was. When I heard that the CEO of DVH was retiring 3 years ago, my heart told me it was time to go home. I am proud and happy to be home. Over the past 2.5 years, UHS DVH has seen a transformation. We have added primary care providers, brought in specialties such as behavioral health, neurology, endocrinology, and orthopedics. On the inpatient units, we have added additional beds, additional staff, and additional providers to allow us to be able to keep more patients here locally and not have to transfer them out to other facilities away from their families and their loved ones. Also expanded has been cardiology and GI services, including expanding the cardiology, nuclear, and stress testing areas. I am also proud to say that this month, UHS DVH purchased and put into operation our own MRI, making DVH the only facility in Delaware County to have a full-time MRI. DVH also successfully navigated through the COVID-19 pandemic, as Ray said, while always continuing to focus on quality and growing access to care as a valuable community resource. All these are examples of the UHS way, which defines our values and our culture here at DVH. Always doing what is best for the patients that we serve. These significant achievements have not been accomplished by any one person, however. These achievements have been made possible by a dedicated and hardworking staff, some of which are here tonight. Thank you for what you guys do every day for our community and our patients. The achievements could also not be possible without support of my board and the UHS system leadership, who are also represented here tonight. We could not do it without you. I would like to leave you tonight with a thought. An organization may have the best equipment, the best facilities. You guys hear me say this all the time. but the organization is nothing without the best staff. Here at Delaware Valley, we are honored to have the best staff. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, Boomer. Our Rising Star New Business Awards are presented to those chamber member businesses that opened within the past 5 years and through their community partnerships have already positively influenced our region. Reflecting the tremendous growth in new businesses during these past 3 years, we are honoring 8 Rising Star businesses tonight. Each of them are risk takers, but each of them are confident and informed by optimism. They include retailers, culinary innovators, producers, and artisan makers. More importantly, they are connectors. They're brand ambassadors and advocates for the changing face of business in Delaware County. Susan Barnett of Upstate Country Realty and Dan Kwan and his team at MoltotMolto Community Cafe are not able to join us this evening, but please allow me to introduce to you the rest of our 2023 Rising Star honorees. Proving that following your personal passion sometimes creates memorable businesses, Meat and Flowers. Come on up, it's going to take you a while. I'm going to keep on talking. Meat and Flowers owners Sarah Bernilla and Luke Van Ewen. I hope I didn't mangle those last names too much, folks. Dazzle customers. I need a few more drinks in order to do that. Dazzle customers with their beautiful floral arrangements and selection of outstanding local meats. They're also half of the 1-2 culinary punch that is transforming Hamden. Sarah, Luke, I'm thrilled to present Meat and Flowers as one of our Rising Star Awards for 2023. Thank you. Would you like to say? Do you want to say anything?
Yes.
I figured you would.
First off, we're not prepared with a speech because we thought we were just nominated, and when we walked into the bar, everyone was congratulating us, and so we realized everyone is a winner. First off, we want to thank our friends and supporters, specifically the Zales and the O'Neills, our neighbors, Hampton Inn and the General Store and Tiny's, for being such huge supporters of us. We've been here for over 10 years, and we absolutely love this community, and we just are really blessed that we're part of the growth of it all. And everyone keeps asking us why Meat and Flowers. I think that the most simple answer is there's nothing better to bring to a dinner table than meat and flowers. And so.
Eat meat, smell flowers.
Thank you.
that I assigned you to sit at that table. Please pardon the pun, but cannabis is a growing industry here in New York State. And our next rising star is influencing that trajectory of this heritage crop. Joanne and Michael Kudrevitz of Ravensview Genetics recently completed their second harvest at their outdoor grow facility near Delaware. They and their team are not only growers, they are advocates for this emerging industry with legislators, with regulators, with business owners, and educational leaders, so that everyone may benefit from this emerging industry. Please welcome Joanne and Michael Kudrevitz.
Thank you. So a Rising Star award would imply that we're going higher and higher. And in fact, that's our goal. So we are Ravensview Genetics. We're in Delhi. We're on Back River Road. If anyone's driven by on that road, you've seen this 8-foot fence. And around this time of year, a couple of weeks ago, you were rolling down your window and taking a nice deep breath. And we appreciate that, and we love that. I want to thank everyone in our community. To be honest with you, I come from a business background. I'm a serial entrepreneur. And when I got into the cannabis industry in New York State, I was like a kid in a candy store. I thought, what an opportunity to be on the ground floor of such an emerging industry. And it's been nothing but challenging. I was not prepared at all for what we've encountered with New York State and the regulations and how things have transpired. All of that to say, though, that it lifts us up higher and higher and keeps us moving forward because of the support of the Chamber of Commerce, Ray, all of our community, people rolling down their window, honking their horns, coming out to help us harvest when we know the frost is coming and those plants have to get in or everything's destroyed. So we're really super excited to be able to keep putting one foot in front of the other, to transition our license to indoor grow soon, and to build a bigger, larger facility, and to put out more products. I want to just give a big shout out to the big rising stars, or the actual stars of our business, the backbone are the people that we work with and who work for us, who are here, and the Leah Zisa, we can't do without you. The other end, of course, my husband. You know, this is his passion. The plant is his passion.
Just grow the weed.
That's right. I want to share, though, that we do have samples for everybody in a basket at the front. There's 4 completely different experiences in these pre-rolls. So make sure that you follow us on Instagram. There's a QR code there. There's little inserts, and on the packaging themselves, there is a QR code that can take you to our Instagram. You don't want to smoke this one, for example, if you're going to bed soon. So you want to make sure that you match and pair the smoke with the experience. And there were some jars up there. If anyone took them, they're empty. They were just for display. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you.
Once in a great while, I get to present awards to the children of those that the Chamber previously honored. While that doesn't happen very often, tonight, that's going to happen twice. Erica and Jerry Pellegrino followed his folks at Delaware County, and like them, established deep community roots. During the past few years, they converted a 19th century barn into a spectacular event space. Placed a distillery in the milk house in which they create equally spectacular brandy, pommeau, and dry gin. Established a tasting room showcasing New York State wines, beers and ciders and spirits in the storefront that housed his parents' business and started an outdoor cafe. Whew, that's a lot. Their parents, Connie and Jerry Pellegrino, were among the first Community Hero honorees. And it's my pleasure to present a 2023 Rising Star Award to Erica and Jerry Pellegrino of Strickland.
Thank you, everyone, for this award. My wife and I have been very privileged to be part of this community. It's humbling to sit in this room and inspiring to see all the people who have recently started businesses in the area. It's amazing to me, the talent that exists up here, which makes Ray's job so freaking easy, it's ridiculous. Promote business, these guys are kicking ass on their own. We're really happy to be part of your little team, but guys, we got this. This area is on the rise. This Western Catskills is an amazing place. We see more and more tourists. We see more and more articles in New York City magazines. It's really a pleasure and an honor to be part of this whole community because this is a business community that is really doing an amazing job. So, Ray, thank you. Thank everyone for supporting our business. It's lovely to see you guys sit out in the front and have a glass of wine and hang out and shop. My dad and mom always kept the back room open for any visitors, and there was always an open bottle of wine. We continue that tradition today. So stop in, have a glass, enjoy us. We'll love you.
One of the very few benefits of living through a pandemic is that sometimes you get great neighbors, and great neighbors with great new businesses. Antonio Mora, creator of Tiny Sandwich, brought more than 25 years of experience working in New York City metropolitan area restaurant kitchens to Delaware County. And boy, aren't we all lucky. Creating his bodega-inspired sandwiches, first at Russell's in Bovina, and more recently at Hamden General Store, Antonio is a brand ambassador for the new Catskills. He, along with Sarah and Luke at Meat and Flowers and the team at the Hamden Inn, are transforming business life in Hamden. Antonio, welcome to Delaware County.
I wasn't ready to say anything, so this is kind of unexpected, but I moved up here in a time of great uncertainty and was able to open a small business, and just am so grateful for all the support of the community and all the amazing people that live up here, and I'm happy to call Delaware County my home. So thank you very much.
Establishing a new retail store is never easy, especially when you're responsible for all the product design and the merchandise. Totally Good Time. I love that name. Totally Good Time on Main Street of Margaretville is a lifestyle shop dedicated to inspiring shoppers. Its owner, Kyle Menard, inspires us as well. Started in California in 2015 as an online-only outlet, Kyle brought his creative energy to Margaretville and joined the world of brick and mortar. Staying true to his original passion, he continues his focus on thoughtfully creating original apparel that you just can't find anywhere else. We're glad, I'm glad, that someplace is Delaware County. Please join me in recognizing Kyle Menard of Mercantile. No high fives on the way out?
Thank you, Ray. Appreciate it. Yeah, sure. I'll say a few things. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Delaware County Chamber of Commerce. Really appreciate this. This is amazing. I'm really touched, and everything that Ray said that maybe I wrote, I don't know. It sounds really good, so we might just leave it there. But I do want to say that I am having the time of my life with this store, and this store has allowed me the opportunity to create a brand that is bigger than anything that I dreamed. And if you don't know my store, it's graphic apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, things like that. But more than that, what I'm trying to do is create a vibe. I want you to come in, I want you to escape, and I want you to forget everything that's going on in the world around you, because there's a lot going on, and I want you to have a good time while you're in my store, and just take a little break, all right? All right, how we doing, Delhi? All right, thank you, Ray.
I have to say, not only is this the largest crowd that I think we've had at a chamber dinner in more than 20 some years, you all are a lot of fun. It's very clear from everything you've heard tonight that the entrepreneur spirit is really, not only is it strong in Delaware County, it's part of our bones. It's intrinsic to Delaware County. Our next honoree was likely destined to be a business owner. YOLO Mercantile owner Courtney Russell grew up in Walton and is actively working to revive its retail economy by building new collaborative efforts. Courtney's mom, by the way, Wilma Hanna, who most of us know, at Danny's Restaurant, like Jerry and Connie Pellegrino, is a past recipient of one of the Chamber's Community Hero Awards, and Courtney is clearly carrying on that legacy. She helped start the very successful First Friday promotion that is drawing dozens of customers to businesses in Walton. Courtney understands the value of working together to find those synergistic results. I'm happy to present this Rising Star Award to Courtney Russell of YOLO Mercantile.
Do I want to say something?
Yes.
So, as he said, I grew up in Walton, and in the 80s and 90s, and today, Walton is just a magical place in my heart. And our hospital does rock. All of these people are so incredible to our community, and we're just so fortunate to have them, and everybody else in this room, but I really love the hospital. So anyway, I think that YOLO is just based on pure nostalgia of when I grew up. There were like Friday night shopping hours, storefronts were all full, stores were thriving, people and their families were out and about walking Main Street and just like living their best lives. And I really missed that. And there was a store called Kent's, which was a Hallmark store. And you would walk into Kent's and Mr. Kent would stand there in his black suit with a crispy white shirt, and he'd be like,
good evening. And I was just so in awe because he was just so fancy. And I would take my allowance there and buy like a little troll doll, and then we'd go to the Chinese food shop, and we would get a bowl of wonton soup for $1.10 while my parents worked. So it was like a built-in babysitter. And we would go to the trading post and buy sombreros and the Whistle Stop for ice cream, and I can go on and on and on. But all of Main Street was just occupied by these great stores and just such fun stuff to do. So I wanted to bring back a store that encompassed like all of that under one roof. And I think we've done a really good job. I have 2 wingmen with me, Shirley and Melissa, that helped me there. And my boyfriend Tyler, who is like a huge supporter of mine. And we have one more helper. Her name is Reese Underwood. She's 15 and in high school and helps float like little vacation days and stuff like that, which is awesome. And we're just an eclectic gift store. Look for the pink flamingo that's 13 feet tall. We got it from Roxy. I don't know, I'm sure everybody knows Roxy here. And so it's just basically like a feel-good shop. You come to treat yourself, you come to treat others. I'm not in a suit, we're not in a suit. We're like not Mr. Kent, he has huge shoes to fill. But it's like the most perfect imperfect store. And it's a place to just, like the gentleman said before me, just to kind of like unwind, be who you are, and just enjoy. So thank you for everybody that's come to the store. And if you haven't been to the store, now you know where the store is, so I hope to see you. It means you only live once.
All right.
I didn't know that either. Yeah, it is. Sometimes when you're in business, you just need a friend. That very simple idea is the hallmark of our next honoree. The Community Connector Award is presented to a municipal official or municipal agency that makes an outstanding effort to connect local businesses with the greater community. This award recognizes demonstrated enthusiasm, trust, and community knowledge necessary to bring groups together toward a sustainable and more prosperous goal. It's my pleasure to present our Community Connector Award this evening to the Delaware County Industrial Development Agency and Local Development Corporation. Please help me welcome Board President Jim Thompson to accept the award.
Well, thank you, Ray. I appreciate it very much. I did take time this afternoon to write up some remarks, but I realized that when I got here that it was dark enough up here at the podium I'd never be able to read it because these glasses are just about shot, and in fact I'm going to pick up a new pair tomorrow, so bear with me. I want to thank Ray and the Delaware County Chamber of Commerce for this honor. It truly is an honor that I appreciate. The Delaware County IDA is actually the financing arm of the Delaware County Department of Economic Development. And we're governed by a board of directors. We have a very active board. I have a number of our directors here with us tonight. We share some clerical help with the Department of Economic Development, and unfortunately they couldn't make it. But we have 2 clerical people that work with us and keep things going. We have 2 people here that are familiar to the members of the business community because they're the ones that are out meeting everybody face to face. Lindsay and Sean are here with us tonight. One person that I've left till last is somebody that has always amazed me, and I've never had an opportunity to work with somebody who works as hard as he does. And I would like you to join in with me and give a big thank you to our Executive Director, Glenn Nealis. The real winner tonight is all of you people that are here in the room. Delaware County has gone through an amazing transformation in the last few years. A lot of it is, frankly, as a result of COVID. We've had a real influx of talent and people that are interested in starting businesses. So I say welcome to all of you. And I'm just thrilled to see the room this full of entrepreneurs who are starting and making Delaware County start to reach the goals that we think it deserves. So thank you very much.
As we conclude this evening's program, I want to thank each of you for your continued support of the Chamber's work. It is truly a privilege to represent the interests of our business owners, especially during these past very challenging years. Unfortunately, some elected officials have targeted businesses for punishment and retribution, including the county chamber. Our collective work, everybody in this room, my board of 15, our collective work underscores the value, the vitality, the forward movement that engaged businesses bring to each of our communities. You all energize me. You recharge my batteries. You know, we like to say that we're stronger together. Tonight proves that the future is bright and we are stronger than ever. Thank you all for attending this evening. Safe travels. I look forward to seeing you at an upcoming chamber event. Thanks again.
To subscribe or advertise, call 607-464-4009.